Welcome back. We are so excited to welcome our new friend. She is the clinical assistant professor in the Department of Public Health and Sports Medicine at Missouri State University and the team dietitian for all Missouri State athletes. That is a long title for a big job that you have, Natalie Allen. Thank you so much for being here. And back chopping, we're not trying to block her. She doesn't want to talk. This is Whitney Sparkman, who's helping us with all the prep work today. So welcome.
Thank you for having us. We appreciate you.
So that is a very hard job, it sounds like.
It's a big job, but it's a good job. I really like it. I'm fortunate to get to do it.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
So
all of MSU sports, like that is so much.
There's about over 400 athletes, 19 teams.
Wow. Good for you.
So tell us today what you'll be making for us and how is it healthy for us and what are we like leaning towards? What's the goal?
So we're talking about a couple things today. First, things that are easy, things that you can do with one meat. So we have one protein. So I bought a rotisserie chicken.
You keep talking.
Rotisserie chicken. So this is easy because we've pulled it off the bone. It was already cooked. Didn't take very long. We're gonna make 3 very different recipes with this.
Okay.
All kid friendly, also all good for an athlete, right?
Yes.
So everything has a combination of protein and carbs and some veggies in it.
Okay.
So that's what our goal is today. So the first thing that we're gonna make is a wrap.
I'm back.
Oh, good. We missed you.
We had to plug in the top, so
I'm
it
back.
was cooking.
Okay, so the top is cooking, hopefully. This one? Is this one on? Okay, yay.
I just now turned it on. I thought I was prepping in
It's
the
okay.
commercial, and turns out
We're gonna roll with it.
make it work.
No worries. We're gonna roll with it. So what we did here is we have a little bit of oil underneath here, okay? And we have a tortilla, and we're gonna make a wrap. Kids like these, they're easy, you can customize them, okay? So what you need when you make a wrap, you need your tortilla. We put a little bit of cheese, that's gonna hold everything together, okay? And then you want your protein. We did chicken, and we tore up some spinach.
Oh, I love it.
If you kind of hide the spinach in there, you might not know it's in there, right?
And by the way, when it wilts so small, sometimes kids don't even notice it
Yes.
because it really
Easy.
wilts down.
Easy, and it has tons of nutrition. And then you need a little bit of a liquid, right, to make the wrap not dry. So we're gonna do ranch. You can also put a little chopped bacon in here or bacon bits. We're just gonna put a little bit of ranch dressing in. Some people also put dry ranch seasoning. You guys know what I'm talking about? So here's some of that. If you like a little bit of extra flavor, you can definitely add that. So we have our wrap in here. We've added the cheese, and that needs to kind of start melting. And we're gonna stir up the spinach and the protein with the ranch dressing. Okay. Now pick a dressing you like. If you like something else, it's okay.
Could you do like blue cheese?
You could.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was just
Thousand
thinking the
Island.
difference.
Italian, Thousand Island,
Italian, yeah, whatever you like. Okay. And so it needs to be, not sopping.
Yes.
But, okay. And then we're gonna let this kind of start to melt and put the cheese or the chicken and spinach mixture kind of down the middle. Right? This is key. You got to make sure you don't want your wrap overflowing and whoops.
Oh, wow, that's just going everywhere.
Going everywhere, right? Yeah, you don't want it doing what it just did. Okay. So then you put this on here and you kind of, hopefully the heat's going to kick in here.
Yeah, and if you need to let this cook, we can move on to something else and come back to it.
Yes.
We might have to multitask.
That's okay. We can do that and so you're going to let this cook and you're going to fold it. I think we need to let it get a little bit warmer.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay? So we're gonna let that get a little bit warmer, and while we do that, now remember, that's our first rotisserie chicken thing. Easy, good protein, kids like it, okay? Our next one we've done is we have a larger skillet where we're gonna saute some veggies. Okay, and we're gonna use the veggies for 2 things. So that's what's great about it. Chop once. Thank you, Whitney. Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh,
nice
look how
she
beautiful.
did.
Beautiful.
Wait, I gotta show the camera because we
It's
never.
like eat the rainbow right here.
When Maddie and I do veggies, it never
looks this nice.
and organized.
But it looks so
She
beautiful
did
and delicious.
Amazing. Thank you so
Whitney,
much.
hats off to you.
Yes, she did a great job. Okay, so we're gonna saute first the peppers, okay? These peppers have tons of vitamin C, lots of good nutrition in them, and we have some onion going in here, okay? Now, if your kids are like, oh, we don't like those veggies, it's okay, pick different ones, right? Carrots are generally pretty kid friendly if they like those. So we're open, whatever they like, okay? And first we're gonna saute these, okay? Then we're gonna add the broccoli in just a little bit.
Okay.
But right now we're gonna saute for a stuffed sweet potato. It's called a chicken fajita sweet potato. Really easy, really good. I cooked the sweet potato last night and it's right here.
Oh, that's already cooked.
It's already cooked, and we have it all ready to go, and we're gonna stuff it, and then you would broil it in the oven.
Oh,
Okay?
nice.
So again, very easy for you to customize with what your family likes. All right? Okay, so, but before we do that, we gotta saute the veggies.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are gonna do this, just get them softened up a little bit. You might wanna sprinkle a little bit of garlic, some kind of seasoning on them. Onion powder is always good on these.
Do you have a go-to seasoning?
You know, I like onion powder. I think I would try to not use a salt. So don't use an onion salt or a garlic salt. Use a powder.
Okay. Now, why
right?
is that? Just because of...
You know, we don't want you to have so much sodium if you can help it, right? And certainly you need to add salt sometimes in cooking, but if you can, that's a good one. Oh, how is that
I'm just
joint?
checking this for you, 'cause
How is the wrap?
The cheese is melting.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
good.
yeah, definitely.
Yep.
Now
Here we
the
go.
burner is on high force here.
There we go.
Okay, so so you fold it over like this, okay? Then you're gonna fold it over again. Whoops, ours got a little done, that's all right.
I like it crunchy.
And
Yeah.
push it down, right? You wanna push this down, okay? And get it, and then we're gonna take it out and we're gonna
Oh, that
Set
looks
it down.
amazing.
All right.
set it down there, okay? And that's our first chicken.
Beautiful.
That's our wrap, okay? And while that cools a little bit, we're gonna keep doing our veggies here. So we've got getting these just sauteed up a little bit, okay?
Yeah,
and
that he's
then,
finally cooking them now.
Yeah,
Now we're in
it's
business.
working.
it's
We're
working.
cooking.
And we're gonna again add some chicken, okay? So first we're gonna add about half of this chicken, and this is gonna help us with the sweet potato. Now, with the sweet potato, generally, okay, you're gonna wanna start with this, okay? And notice I didn't cut it all the way down. You wanna leave, because you wanna stuff it,
Yeah,
right?
okay.
So
Yeah.
you need it to be kinda, and you know, if
And Chef,
you-
what if we wait? We're going to take a commercial break. Do you want to wait and make
Yeah,
this after the
absolutely.
commercial?
Once
Just
we get back,
Once
yeah.
we get back.
Let's wait.
Because I want to take that time, make sure all that's cooking down
Yes.
really good.
All right, we're going to continue cooking, and don't go anywhere because all this great food, and we're making a noodle,
And we had to eat it.
and we're going to eat it.
and we get to eat, yes.
That's the best part, right? Is the eating.
Yes, I'm ready. Let's do it.